How are you doing? Thank you for watching. I wanted to make this video for all the people who are a bit too nice, a bit too, like to believe everyone they come across in their life, Don't realize that there are people out there who don't mean you no good at all. And it might not even be people in your direct surrounding, though there could be people out there in your direct surrounding who don't mean you no good at all. And you might not even know it. But it can also be people who you love to watch on your TV, which I hope you do not watch, but if you do, there are people, especially, who present themselves as to be those beautiful, nice, sweet, believable newsreaders or politicians or whatever people. All they want to do is get in your mind and manipulate it by making you believe a false version of reality. And they do that by using mind control tactics. Little techniques which are very sneaky if you don't know what to look for. If you have no idea, I will explain them to you. I will explain some of them which are going to be very helpful and useful to you, so you can pay attention and do not allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to control your mind. Because listen, it doesn't only have to be the politician. It can also be the salesman knocking on your door at 10 o'clock in the morning, trying to sell you stuff you don't need. They have their skills, they have to learn it, otherwise you cannot do the job. It is very common for them, common knowledge. So this is going to be a bit of a long video, I can feel that coming, but I think it is very important for you and for your life to watch this video, because it just might help you to not get into a situation which is no good for you. Isn't that going to be great? That you can pick up on lies and on people trying to make you believe something which is only good for them. Okay, listen, if you go into a situation, you know where you are. This is going to be such a funny example. Like, you have a friend or something like that, which you like to call your friend or anything. And they just want to make, they is not really your friend, but they is like, someone who just like to use you only when it's for their advantage. First of all, they like you to believe that you're such good friends or anything. And then when it comes to the thing that, they need you for something. And you're such a nice person. You're so lovely human being. You cannot say no. Cause it's, how can you be so selfish and say no? So what do these people do? They put you under their mind control spell, because it is a spell on your mind. Mind control is a spell on your mind. And why does it occur? Why did you allow in that moment, why did you allow for that person to come into your life and make you do stuff you don't want to do? Why is that? Why? Because you're not guarding your own mind and your own version of reality, and you see everyone as being so nice and so sweet and so loving. That's why you believe in politicians, don't you? That's why you never say that they would lie to you. Yeah, because you believe everyone is so sweet, everyone is so nice, and every person come knocking on your door is such a sweet salesman. They really care about me. They care about me so much. I am going to trust you, because that's what they do in the first few, not even minutes, but few seconds. They meet you, every single one of them. Every person that tries to control your mind, what they have to do. What does the salesman have to do, or the politician, or the newsreader have to do to enter your mind? Yeah, you know what they have to do? They have to present themselves as very friendly, as a very sweet, loving, caring individual. That's how they enter. They have to establish rapport. If you don't know nothing about rapport, it is about establishing a connection. Like you see this line right here, this is the connection. The invisible thread. The invisible thread that is linking you two together. And you allow that to be linked because you do not guard your own mind. And because you see everyone as very caring, loving, sweet people. While they may be not. While they may not have the best interest in mind for you. That's why you need to guard your own mind. You have to ask questions about every person you meet, which is a new person. Ask questions. Who are you? Where do you come from? Ask questions about the politicians. Do they do what they say they do? Or do they not? Or does it only appear that they do what they say they do? Does that lovely, sweet, newsreader, which is like they got male and female. They got male for the women to worship and the female for the men to worship, so they can automatically trust him, her, whatever. They do not allow newsreaders to read them news who are not attractive. You know why? Because you trust attractive people automatically. The report is built automatically. So then, after that link is built, that's the first step. The first step in everything. If you got a friend who likes to use you, that's the first thing that he does. He makes you believe he's your friend. Well, he's not your friend at all. Well, he's just a manipulator. And you know there are a lot of them like that. Guard your own mind. Ask questions. See for the evidence. Because actions speak louder than words. Someone can tell you, oh, I'm such a good person. I am such a lovely, great, lovely, sweet politician. You know, I'm improving your life. Like, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I promise. I will. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can. Sure, damn thing, we can. Don't you see any evidence for them claims? What's the evidence? Do you have evidence for sweet talk? Or is it so easy to be manipulated in this day and time? Sweet talk? And that's enough for you to build rapport and see them persons as friends. Because that's what you do in your mind. You see them politicians, them newsreaders as friends. That's why they have the same newsreader every single day. You consider them as friends. You trust them. They would not lie to you. How could they? He's such a sweet person. So anyway, then the next step. Then you go to the step of repetition. How do you program a person's mind, which is mind control? Mind control can work for a short period. Like you want something out of a person for you know, like short period. Let's say, you know how the women get like raped or whatever, or they hook up with people that is not good for them. Then they only to find out after that what they did, you know, is not good for them. It is because they do not ask questions about the people they hang with. They assume everyone has their best interest. Okay, great, cool. So guard your mind at all time. Repetition. You have been programmed since the day you was born, which is by repetition. I can say to you one thing, but shift your reality into believing that politicians are good people. And I say once, no, they're not. And I finish. Tomorrow, you wake up and you don't remember one thing I said. You'd be like, I remember watching some kind of video, but don't really remember what it was about. But it only works through repetition. Then they put in subliminal messages. You watch news, right? Or you watch TV, whatever. Disguised as entertainment. The best form of mind control is pretending it is entertainment. Saying that it is not mind control. They're gonna make movies which will prove their point to the core. It'd be like obvious to you because you see it's entertainment, so you don't see anything wrong with it. You don't see like, maybe it's not really good for me. It's filled with subliminal messages. Let me tell you something. Subliminal messages are put in movies, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even notice it. And that's why it's called subliminal. It will only be known to you if you know where to look for. Do you know where to look for? Have you noticed that almost every movie, the setup is always the same? So, it's the same. First of all, there is always the control system or the people in control power, which is your God. If you live in the Matrix, it is your God. It is who you believe to be the all-knowing, all-loving, caring, taking care of you power. In power. You got them who are people controlling your mind. And they don't tell you. They don't tell you, no, they make you look crazy if you believe otherwise. They make you look insane. They be like, what? What do you mean? You mean that we are fucking doing that stuff to you? You really think that? We would never do that. You see them criminals out there? They's the real ones. We wouldn't do anything. And then behind your back, they will be planning and planning all kinds of things to make your life even more harder. To enslave you even more. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? I mean, you're making a nice video about mind control, but you don't tell me nothing. Okay, I'll tell you something. You know what they're planning against? They're making technology look cool. Make it look so cool that within a few decades, if you're lucky, you will not have any single. You will live in a cashless society, like they live in India. They don't have money in your hands, it's all in the banks. Oh really? Why is that such a bad thing? It's cool. Look at the benefits. You don't have to carry it around. Nobody can steal it from you. It's only beneficial. Not really. Who will control your cash then if it's all in the banks, right? They can take it away from you at any time. Anywhere, any place, they can take it away. and you'd be like, where's my damn money? Bitch, give me my money. Something like that, right? And they'd be like, yeah, but you believed us, right? You bought into the mind control. We fed you all of your life. You thought we was friends. Why are you going against your own friend? Don't you love me? And then they be stealing from you. Why? Because you do not guard your own mind. You allow other people to control it for you. The thing, it seems to be normal in our society that when people knock on your door, they want to sell stuff to you, just open up and let them in. It's okay. Come in my house. You can come in. I'm sure you don't mean me no good, no bad, right? I believe every word you say, and then you will see that you are bought into another lie. Why? Because you do not guard it. So before any form of mind control can be effective, can have roots in your mind, you will have to enter a state of hypnosis. That's the only moment in your awareness that it can root itself into your brain. And then you will act upon it. The rest of your life you will be acting upon your programming. Now, question. I have a question. Can I ask you my question? Yes, sure. What's your question? Okay. When do you enter into hypnosis? When you watch TV. You enter into hypnosis within a few seconds. You will be entering in that state, which is, if I'm not mistaken, which is theta. You're in that state, right? And then any information, because you know why in that theta state that it is so easy to program you, because listen to this one. It is so funny, but not really. The moment you switch on TV and you go into that state which I just said, what will happen to you is you have crossed the boundary, which is like you do not share your information with strangers, do you? You don't tell them everything. No, you're guarding yourself, right? Aren't you doing that? Why are you not guarding yourself while you are watching TV? So, you have opened up the boundaries, the doors to your temple. It's the truth. I'm just saying. So that in this type of individual people who have created programs, which is obvious to you, should be obvious to you what it is all about. It is about programming. So because you have opened up the doors to your temple, right? You have crossed your analytical mind, which is questioning. Hey, that type of individual right there, I see him looking very suspicious. I have no idea if I can trust him. That's your analytical brain asking questions and wondering, should I allow that person to come into my house and steal stuff from me, or plant seeds of evil thoughts in my mind? But you see, the moment, and I bet you are in hypnosis state right now while I'm talking to you, but don't worry, I don't mean you no harm. I'm just, hopefully, I'm in place, hopefully planting seeds of good in your mind, okay? You are in hypnosis right now, because if you forget about time, and if you forget about whatever I just said, that means you're in hypnosis. Anyway, that's why when you switch on your TV, and then you'll be watching it for a while, and you'll be like, what? Seriously, is it like 11 o'clock? Are you for real? That's because you was in hypnosis. Then, every bit of information will not be judged by your analytical brain. It will just pour into you, and it will be stored in your subconscious mind. Watch this, people. If you are such nice people and you don't believe that people are seriously creating mind control behind your back, and have been doing that since the 60s or whatever, doing experiments which were not really humane to say that, like, you know, like that kind of stuff, right? Like the CIA doing that. Oh man, are you for real? Have they done that? No, I trust them. They're just like good people, whatever. They would never do that to me. Oh, okay, cool. So anyway, hey people, wake up please. Then okay, listen, then the day after that, you will wake up, and you will have no idea that your brain right now is programmed with the programming you received the day before, so you will act upon it. You will have no idea that your opinion is not your own opinion, that it is the opinion that was taught to you, because you let people into your mind and let them control it. Let them it's the truth. It's the truth. You become who you hang around with. Haven't you noticed? Haven't you noticed why mama told you when you was younger, don't hang around friends which is no good for you? And now you do it. And that's what you've become. You have become just what she didn't want you to become. You hang around people who are not good for you. It's politicians. Newsreaders. People who sell you garbage food. All that stuff. So anyway. That's where dissociation comes in. You dissociate from reality. You have gotten a complete false image of reality. You see that? And then, when you decide to turn off your TV and to not take it anymore, to not let anyone control your mind for you, because most of the time, I'm telling you, them TV channels is not filled with love and joy and happiness and blissful things to remember. No, it's filled with drama, negativity, disease, all of that stuff. They like to make shows where people is always in trouble, where the police is chasing them, where they have done bad stuff. Them shows is all about negativity. That's what dissociation is. You dissociate from reality. You in your mind believe that that's the way to go. That's the way to feel. And you have no idea how to feel otherwise. You don't know how to feel joy and bliss and loving and caring. You don't know how to feel that because it is not programmed in your mind. That's repetition. Everything you repeat will become more stronger as a way of thinking in your mind. So yeah, there is like a lot of techniques that they use. The politicians, they got like master's degree in NLP. research that, NLP techniques. You know what them people do? That's like so sad, I think. They use NLP techniques to pick up women, or men in that case. If you have a woman who wants to pick up a man, she uses NLP techniques to get him to pick her up. Yeah. And she doesn't use no type of God-given, like ways to get to know a person and make them like you because they like you for you. Now they used NLP techniques to make you believe a false version of themselves, to make you fall in love with that false version of themselves, which is not who they are. That's what them people do. And it is very easy to do. Remember, the most important thing is for you to open the doors of your temple. How do they get you to do that? How does anyone get you to do that? They want to build rapport. That means making you believe that you is friends. Making you believe that you is such a nice person that would never ever dare to harm you. And unfortunately, it is very easily done on people who are very nice people and who don't believe anyone is that people, they just don't exist. Yeah. So the thing that you have to do to protect yourself from any type of mind control, because mind control can come to you in various ways, it can come to you in the form of a politician who claims that he is the best person ever walked the face of the earth, and he is going to change like that, like, you haven't seen, you think Superman was good? Watch me, I'm gonna do everything for you, baby. And you be like using your brain like you're supposed to. And don't open the doors for no one until they have proven themselves trustworthy in your eyes, until they have shown not with words but with action that they is trustworthy, and they do what they say. Not only politicians, no, people, not only them, also people around you, even your family, even your friends, it doesn't matter. Don't just believe people on what they say. Like, watch what they do instead. Not everyone is good for you. Always ask questions. Do you know what manipulators like to do? Manipulators also called psychopaths, crazy ass fucking individuals. And psychopath is like a 33rd degree Mason, 33rd degree asshole. That's him. And then you got the narcissist, which is the 1st degree asshole. And you got them in various forms. What they will do is what they love to do. They want to get inside your mind. They want to own it. You know why? Because then they got you. Then they they can use you for everything. Doesn't matter what. They do it by using emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. That's the most powerful thing that they can use against you. Like, for instance, got a crazy ass individual, and believe me, there are a lot of narcissistic 33rd degree psychopathic individuals who mean you no good. They will say hi, and you be like, hi, you look nice, I trust you, hi. They be like, please listen, baby. I'm like, I'm in such a mess. Can you help me out? Can you help me out, please? Can I, like, please do that for me? Cause you see me, and you be like, oh sure, and you got me. I feel sad for you. I feel you. That's the energy in motion. They get you by using emotion. That's what them newsreaders like to do too, by the way. Talking about them, let me show you something. This is, right? You see them? I told you they give you a man and a woman. The man is for the women and the woman is for the man. And they give you beautiful weather reader. So the man be like, with you, there can only be sunshine. But beyond that, do you see the blue background? What's that? It's so obvious, people. It is so obvious, people. You know why you see the blue background? Because it says, baby, yeah, switch on your TV. Okay, I do it just like I did yesterday and the day before and the day after and the day, like, like for my whole entire life. I will switch on the TV at 8 o'clock. See blue, you can trust me. You can trust me, I told you. I'm telling you, baby, you can trust me. And then you know what we are going to do? Listen, right? What we are going to do right now is we will fucking brainwash you. We will put you under such severe mind control that you will not know what has just happened. You know how we are going to do it? We're gonna play with your emotion. We are gonna show you stuff which is going to hit you right in your heart center. So anyway, going back to the subject, which is, what is mind control? Mind control is control of someone's mind. And if you are this type of individual sitting there listening to me, and thinking in your mind like, nobody can do that stuff to me. Nobody can do that to me. It is not possible because I am untouchable. Yes, you are. I completely agree with you. You are untouchable because you are spirit. You are spirit. You are... Okay, yeah, right. This has nothing to do with mind control, by the way. But even you might be a very strong individual, whatever. But due to your, I'm saying, like, you can lift heavy stuff. If you're a man, if you're a woman, you go to the gym, whatever and everything you do. You think you are strong. Yes, that is not strength. Okay, strength of the mind has nothing to do with strength of the body. Having strength of the mind is about not allowing any person enter into your temple again and rearrange stuff, which is your furniture, which is your thoughts, which is your beliefs. Test every single person that comes your way. And I also suggest you do that with YouTubers, with people friends, everyone. Test them. And only then do you allow yourself to go into a hypnotic state and listen to what this person has to say. Because you enter into a hypnotic state even when you are conversating with friends or with relatives. You do that for over 10 minutes. You enter into that state automatically, and everything that is being discussed will be then seeds of thought in your mind, which will then grow into trees of thought. And that's the truth. So don't be ignorant, because only ignorance can cause you to become brainwashed. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.